Hey there LT gamers, welcome back to the channel, your go-to destination for all things strategy and conquest. My name is Tom and today we're diving back into the world of Imperium's Greek Wars. This is a game we featured previously on the channel. It is a mix somewhere between a 4X, historical grand strategy, and a little bit of mythology thrown in for good measure. If you're new to this game and to the channel, make sure to check out the links in the description for our reviews of the base game and previous expansion. But today we're stepping into new territory with Imperium's Rise of Caesar. The Roman Republic is at a crossroads, teetering on the edge of civil war amidst power struggles. And who better to lead us through this tumultuous time than Julius Caesar himself? So we're going to see this rise of the iconic figure setting the stage for a gripping new chapter in Rome's history. In this review, I'm going to be delving deep into what's new, what's changes, and my overall impressions of this DLC. So from commanding Roman legions to defying ambitions, we're going to explore every facet of this expansion. Of course, before we get going, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like our content, ring the bell to stay up to date, and give us a like and comment your thoughts about this game, as it all helps us grow more on YouTube. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, let's dive into what Imperium's Rise of Caesar brings to the table. You have everything from the Roman Republic on the brink of chaos, power struggles between the Senate and ambitious consuls, and of course one of history's most iconic figures, Julius Caesar. This DLC plunges you into the heart of this turbulent time, giving you a chance to lead Roman legions and carve your path to military and political glory. Your journey will take you through the lands of Gaul and even into the mysterious British Isles. But it's not just about conquering territories from the Roman perspective. You can also flip the script and face the ultimate challenge and defy the Romans themselves and resist the invasion, crush their attempts at enslaving Gaul, and halt their insatiable expansion by giving them a bloody defeat. And that's just a tip of the Gladius. Imperium's Rise of Caesar introduces two interconnected campaign maps, each bringing with new mechanics and challenges. So whether you want to test your tactical genius in single player or engage in epic multiplayer battles, these maps offer a huge amount of strategic possibilities. So kicking things off, one standout addition with this DLC is none other than Caesar himself, stepping onto the battlefield as a special unit. While he retains the traits of a regular general, his presence holds far greater significance. Caesar's ability to inspire his soldiers can turn the tide of the battle. But beware, if he falls, the repercussions can shake up the entire Roman world. Alongside Caesar, players command a diverse array of units, each with their own strategic advantages. Roman legionnaires to Gallic warriors, these units bring a fresh dynamic to the battlefield, offering new tactics and strategies for players to master. Now, when we get into significant gameplay changes, the first thing I'll mention is the introduction of weather and seasons as key tactical factors. With each turn representing a week of the military campaign, players must contend with the effects of temperature, rainfall, and even snow. These weather conditions impact unit movement, supply lines, and it adds a real layer of realism and strategic depth to the game. Population management also takes on a greater importance now. With an increase in citizen per turn being slower, this makes every military unit precious, as their destruction hurts more, and they're not so easily replaced. Additionally, the recruitment of new units is no longer a simple click away. Caesar's limited number of legions and the requirement to earn the right to raise a new one add a real challenge to this game. Another notable change is the replacement of the tech tree with political decisions. These decisions allow players to influence the political situation back in Rome, which in turn affects events in Gaul and Britain. This is a very dynamic system and it adds depth to the gameplay, offering players greater agency in shaping the course of events. Overall, I found the campaign in Imperium's Rise of Caesar to be extremely fun and engaging. The ability to continue my quest from my Gaulish campaign through to the British Isles really made a new dimension for me to the Imperiums, and it kept me hooked into my second campaign for a lot longer. Additionally, I think this DLC is going to expand the multiplayer functionality immensely. The new factions, units and gameplay mechanics should give a bit of a well-needed spark into this realm. So whether you're leading legions into battle or plotting political intrigue in Rome, Imperiums Rise of Caesar offers an immersive and rewarding gameplay experience for anyone who's a fan of 4X, historical grand strategy or similar. So after deep diving into Imperiums Rise of Caesar DLC, what are my final thoughts? Well, let me tell you, I think it's a very worthwhile addition to an already strong game. The strengths of this DLC are evident to me, from the introduction of Caesar himself as a formidable unit, to enhancements in gameplay mechanics such as weather and seasons. Every aspect feels thoughtfully crafted and adds depth to the overall experience. Of course, there are some drawbacks with the original base game, and the DLC doesn't really alleviate those. However, those who embrace the challenge and enjoy this time period, and of course historical 4X gaming, cannot really go wrong with picking up this expansion. Particularly for the price tag, right now there's a sale on with it, you can pick this probably up for around €10, and that's a good deal in my opinion. Ultimately, Imperiums Rise of Caesar is a definite must-have for fans of the base game, and with anyone who enjoys a passion for ancient history and strategic gameplay. I want to hear from you though. Share your thoughts and experiences with the base game and what you think of this new expansion that's being released. Drop it in the comment section below. What do you like? What do you hate? What could be improved? And let's get a bit of conversation going. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the ancient world, LT Gamers. My name has been Tom, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye now.